So design clip 2, conceptual sketching. I'm going to sketch some conceptual ideas on the sheet of paper here, following all my usual rules for good sketching. And I'm going to start, and we can speak as we go. So my first conceptual idea was to sketch my house in a very simple (3D) manner, and attach some line went wrong there, and I want to bring across the concept of separation. So I'll be turning my page as I sketch, and contrast. If you want to attach your unit, a little addition as a study in contrast, then you could come up with a conceptual idea of a separate entity. The material of your house may be a very normal face brick or rendered plaster, and you can decide to contrast this with a different shape and make incisions on the side here, maybe glass, to show that your little studio is separate from the house. This would be one conceptual idea that you would most likely find in a magazine somewhere. So I'm adding some texture here and contrast in order to illustrate that my little unit is cut from the rest of the house. Not sure what we would do with this roof. This may be some transparent material that you put on the roof, and it would then form conceptually a shape like this, which denotes difference. And you can contrast the material of your little design with material that your house is made of. It could be very extreme in terms of, it could be a glass box, or perhaps clad with something different, and then you can see that you're creating huge waterproofing problems for yourself. But in terms of concept, it's quite strong. How would you then fenestrate? That means put windows and openings on this box of yours. You could use one of many ways. You can cut it up, make different material and feel design constructs to it, and so forth. So your normal house would probably have just usual steel windows in there. You could just quickly sketch that as a concept sketch, and you can, this would typically be a concept sketch saying what you aim to do. And this would obviously want a section where you can make a concept section showing your house and how your box will then be cut into this. Your existing room may be there as part of a passage, probably. So probably a bit bigger, but nevertheless, with a typical timber truss roof in there. And this would probably be either tiles or corrugated sheeting. And you can place a little human being in there and place yourself, and conceptually you can show how your box or addition will fit in here. You can write the separation as a conceptual idea. So that means the joints are made visible, and you're not just adding something there, you're showing that you've cut a hole and you've put glass in there and how deep you're going to make this. And then you can start looking at level changes. Are you going to keep it on the same level, or are you going to go down or up, or so forth? And that would be typically 2 little concept sketches. You could take it outside in terms of, depending on the slope of your site, and you can extend your little area perhaps there, section. No need to show foundations and so forth on concepts, but still you can do that. It means exterior, depending on what your material is made of, this would be a typical conceptual section. And what you plan to do there, are you going to make a screen with trees? Please remember our quick sketchily trees, and you can show an arrow with indoor, outdoor,